Yo, what's up? If you don't know me already, I probably haven't made enough videos yet then, but look, I'm going to teach you how to get fit and how to overcome the mental roadblocks that come with it. So how the structure of the video will go is that you'll know through the whole process until you reach the end result of you getting fit, you will face roadblocks and mental roadblocks. And I'm going to teach you from the moment that you set the step and mid-journey, and then at the end result, what things you are going to face. Now, when you're starting off, do you even want to be the best version of yourself? Because it's going to be hard, and you better choose something that you want to be, that you like. So when you look up to someone else, realize if you truly want that lifestyle, because you are going to have to change your lifestyle. It doesn't happen in an instant. When should you start? Because it will be a never-ending cycle of you not knowing when to start. The only thing that you have is the present moment, and you will always postpone the moment of action, and the only thing that you have, like truly, is right now, the present moment. And eventually, for you to take the action, if you're going to say like, yeah, in the future, tomorrow maybe, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, when you're gonna have to take the action again, you will be in the present moment again, and excuses will come up and distractions will come up, and your mind will deceive you of not taking action. So, like, just after this video, do a workout, get fit, start being consistent. If right now you already have excuses, just try to find solutions instead. Now, it's not for me, and I don't really like it because I can't do it. Of course, you can't do it, and you won't like it at the start. The only thing that you need is vision. Know where you want to go, and then you will need steps. And those steps at the start, you won't like it because you can't do it. If you don't like push-ups, it means that you can't do them properly yet. When you're doing your push-ups properly, you will start to like them. It's just simple. What, when, and how should I do it? If you have clicked on this video of the mental roadblocks to getting fit, normally you already know what to do. You have to train. It's simple. You have to train on a consistent basis. And when is what is literally now. Or not tomorrow, but now, in the present moment, is when. And how should you do it? Figure that out yourself. How you should do it, because every sport is different. And for example, if you want to choose calisthenics, you're gonna have to change the angle of the exercises to use progressive overload. It means like if you're going to the gym, you need more weights to add more weight to your exercise in order to get more progressive overload on your muscles. How is determined by what you really want to train. And I am not good enough. Of course, you're not good enough. It's normal. Just get over it. You're going to suck, and you're going to get injured, and it will. You're going to wonder why you even started, and you will not be good. You won't be good. That's normal. After you set the first initial steps and you're getting some consistency in, and the first mental roadblocks are already out of the way. Am I doing things right, and will this even pay off? I can already tell you it will pay off if you are consistent. And if you are doing things right, look at what outputs you're having. So if your outputs are not really effective workouts, you're not really feeling sore, your muscles are not demanding food, you're not really pushing yourself hard enough, then focus on the inputs and go back to your what and how, but not your when, because your when is already done. that's in the present moment. You're consistent. If you're doing things right, you're probably doing things right. Eventually, you will learn things through trial and error. You will fail, and you have to fail to know what works. And yeah, it's just basic trial and error. Why does it feel so hard? That's basically life testing if you really want it. It will feel hard after the first steps, and things will be confusing. But all I can say to this is that from time to time it will get easier, but it will never like be easy. You always become better. So you're going to suffer, and suffering will make you become better, and then you're getting more comfortable with your life. Your lifestyle will increase. So if it feels hard, you are doing things right. Who should I listen to for advice? Because there are a lot of influencers and bro science on the internet. If anything that they say that you will get it quick, like a quick 5-minute workout or a quick fat burn, a quick 15-minute abs, a quick 20-minute calisthenics workout, that means no, it won't work. And just everything that means quick, like quick fixes, it won't work. Listen to the guys or girls that are promoting long-term results. When you see something that is for the long term, that they say that you have to be consistent and apply certain basics, that's the best information that you, or the best advice that you can look for. Whatever that is quick, discard. Information overload, just apply this rule. So the 20% rule, 20 to 100, like 20% rule. It means that you only need 20% to get fit. The 80% are like when you want to train at a really high level, at like a competition level. Your veins are showing out of your abs and all that shit. Just, you only need 20% of the knowledge, and that is basics. And what the basics are is consistency, calorie counting, protein intake, progressive overload, and yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but consistency. External and negative influence will drag you mentally down, and that will come from your friends, other people around you, people on social media, and maybe even a family member. And what I mean with that is they will try to question what you are doing and why you are doing it, because they see that you will become another person, that you will chase another lifestyle, and that you will become better than them. They will try to drag you down mentally, and they are not aware of that. They are not conscious of that. Subconsciously, they will try to keep you at the same level, and their words, whatever they're speaking to you, it will like kind of drag you down. You will feel kind of sad because of it. And whenever they start to make you question what you are doing, don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Stay true to yourself. Now, mid-journey. So you got the first steps in, and let's say you're already 3 months in or 4 months in. Yes, this is long term, right? Not quick fixes. So 4 months in, injuries are going to show. You're going to get injured. I got injured many times. I've been training for, what is it, like 8 years? And I got some injuries. But the thing is, you will learn from that, because you might have applied bad form. You might have add way too much resistance to your muscles, and they might have a tear, but not like a big tear, I hope. You will be stupid, because you will get some traction, and you will feel like, oh shit, this is working, this is going good. And then you're progressing, you're taking on more stress, more damage, more, and eventually you're going to get injured, and you're going to have to learn from that. Just take a step back and then see like, okay, how do I have to approach this? Because then injury prevention and like working around injuries, you're going to have to learn that, because you cannot be fully dependent on doctors or anything. You're going to have to know how to approach your own body. You're going to learn your own body like that. You're going to know how hard you will be able to push. Now, it will not pay off. It might not pay off at all. Like in 3 months in, might not just show any results. Or maybe you're not really looking back and seeing where you came from. Because if you're going to be consistent for like 4 months, you will have a result. But you won't really be aware of that. Now, body dysmorphic behavior and comparing yourself with others. Now, social media, you will always see the end result on that. There's always like a transformation. There's always an end result. And you will always look at people that are better than you. And that is good for inspiration. But don't compare yourself. Do not, like, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they have done. You don't know how long it has taken. And if there's like a guy or a girl, like in 3 months she got her abs or she got her sexy booty, that happens. You have results like that, but that's like 1 in a million maybe. And of course it's going to get views, and of course you are going to see it. Of course. But don't compare yourself with that. Do not, don't. So you will always look at your outputs being maybe your fat percentage, your weight, how you look, how you feel, how you behave, or how other people see you. And once you're doing that, you're like micromanaging everything. And then the journey becomes less fun. You will always look for better things to approach, and you might distract yourself from the basics, but you have to focus on the inputs. Just focus on your consistency. Focus on getting good workouts, getting good progressive overloads, setting yourself up with a program. And then focus only on the inputs. And sometimes, you can go on the scale, look at the mirror, look at yourself. What's your fat percentage? That's good from time to time. Maybe do it like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But don't do anything more than that. What I do with my clients is once every 2 weeks they go on the scale. And that's more than enough for me to know how they're progressing. But if you're going to check in every day on how you're doing, you're going to feel maybe a little bit depressed from that. And you're not going to focus on the inputs anymore. Because you will try to control the outputs, and that is never controllable. You're not enjoying the journey along the way, and you're rushing to the finish line. Along the whole journey, you have to enjoy it. And once you're not enjoying it and you're trying to reach that end result, you want to have your abs, you want to have your big biceps or your juicy booty, you're going to have it eventually, and you're going to reach the finish line. You will, but you're gonna have to enjoy the journey along the way. Don't go into a fog state. Your brain will be in a fog, and you will always look at the end result. Where do I want to be there? I want to be there. Like this desire will keep you in a low vibrational state, and it will make you sad. So you got to enjoy the process and learn from that. You can even teach other people along the way, like a friend. Journaling is really great. Just write it down, like maybe once every week. Don't do it every day. It takes up a lot of time. There's no need for that. Just maybe once every week. Just say okay, I feel like this, and I've done that, and just focus on the inputs. Don't focus on the outputs, and enjoy your journey, because life is to be enjoyed after all. And yeah, you have to progress, you have to suffer to make your lifestyle be better. But don't rush to the finish line, because you will reach it, you will. And then you're going to say fuck, I just wasted 6 months of my life not enjoying it. You have to focus and don't be distracted from the basics. Only be focused on the basics. Once you figure out the basics, it might take some time. Even for me, when I learn new skills, I have to determine for myself what the basics are for those skills to learn and then just be consistent with that. I can tell you the basics, but it won't really come through because you have a mental roadblock. You have to experience that for yourself because your mind will always look for a way out. People are lazy or, let's say, more efficient. And whenever there's a quick fix on your path, your mind will do everything it takes to distract yourself from the basics and go for that quick fix. But don't go for it. Learn. Now you've reached the end result. You're there. Congratulations. But not realizing you are where you wanted to be. Okay. That means that you've reached the end result, but you don't realize it. And like life is constant progressions. Uh, Once you are in that self-improvement state, you will always progress and find for a better life, a something better, more money, better physical state, a better relationship, a better spiritual journey. You're going to always progress in those things. And let's say like 1 year before what your mindset was then, you're going to say like, oh fuck, I wanted to have this outcome. And maybe you've already had that like 3 months ago or 4 months ago. You're forgetting that you are at the end result. But that's good actually, because you're going to constantly progress. But sometimes you need to stand still and like just, look at the outputs and see like, okay, what did I want in the past? Have I achieved that? And then you might already have achieved that. And after that, just look at other things to do that you want to progress in. But the regret of not enjoying the process. Yeah, we already went over that. Just, you will regret not enjoying the process. 6 months or 1 year in, and you're so frustrated, getting the reps in, like focusing on the end result, rushing and making sure everything is good. Sometimes you might like leave family members aside, leave your friends aside, not making time for yourself. Of course, like fitness and such is making time for yourself, You have to do that. You have to be healthy, but enjoy the process and sometimes get like a rest in. Enjoy time with other people because once you have the drive, once you find that drive, and you lean into that, life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it. That's from that song, right? Regret of not recording the process along the way. Grab your phone, record your habits, record what was before and after and during that whole process. You will regret not doing it. And the regret of not remembering what really helped you, write it down. That's what I said, like journaling. Every once in a week, what did you do to achieve that result? You might not even remember what has helped you along that way. So write that down. Be conscious of yourself. And the frustration of the external influence is having a turning point. People will start to appreciate you. They will say like, whoa, who have you become? This body you've built is so amazing. Even the people that despited you will say like, oh shit, I never thought of that of you. You've changed. That's when you know you've reached it, the end result. And that's when you don't have to stop as well. But you're going to be a little bit frustrated because at the beginning, like people didn't believe in you. They said like, what are you going to do? Just be normal, right? Just act normal. Just be like everyone else. Why should you put all this stress on you? You're going to get frustrated of that, like that turning point. People are going to give you compliments and you might not really take it in. Might like say like, yeah, but I know what you said like 2 years ago. But that's okay, you need to appreciate the compliments. And then what now? You done it. What should you do then? The only solution that I can give you is you need vision again if you don't know what to do. So, and how do you gain that is by reading books. Read self-help books, books that you are interested in about philosophy and stuff. And that will give you epiphanies and mental constructs in your mind. It's going to make connections in your mind, in your brain, and you will find solutions to even feel happier or be better in certain aspects, and eventually just, yeah, getting again the reps and be consistent and going through it. And this might like sound boring, right? Your whole life is actually kind of suffering. You need to enjoy the process because you're going to increase your lifestyle. You will, but you always will look for the new best thing. You will always do that. If you find the drive, if you're leaning into it, there's always going to be someone or something in your mind that you say, okay, I need to get that. I want that. But don't be in a state of desire. Feel as if you already reached it, and then shit starts moving. That's like the law of attraction. If you don't believe in that, it's okay. I don't care. That's the end of the video, and I hope this helped you, and or maybe give you some clarification of what you're going through and why it is so hard and why it's so much suffering. And even for me, you know, what I'm going through right now, I can like see which mental obstacles I'm having. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want, you can leave a comment, and maybe will use that question in my next videos because I need topics as well. So don't be afraid to just comment on the video and yeah, show some appreciation. Maybe you find a fellow that is going through the same as you, a fellow friend that is going through the same process as you. I enjoyed making this video. I actually did. All right. Bye bye.